Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fluent English Frontier podcast. I'm Maya.
And I'm Jay. We're really glad you could join us today.
Yes, welcome. This is the place where we explore ways to really boost your English skills and help you grow towards fluency. Before we dive in, just a quick reminder.
Yeah, if you like what you hear, please do subscribe to the channel. And, liking the video, leaving a comment, maybe sharing it with friends who are also learning it all really helps us out.
It really does. Okay, so today we're tackling a really important topic. It's something that holds so many learners back. How to actually train your brain to think directly in English.
Right. This is key. We're talking to you if you feel like, okay, you understand English pretty well. You can follow conversations, watch videos.
Yeah, you get it, but then when it's your turn to speak, you kind of freeze. Your mind goes blank. Maybe because you're busy translating everything from your native language first.
Exactly. That pause, that hesitation, it often comes from that mental translation step.
Right.
Getting past that, that's where real fluency and confidence start to build. It's a game changer, really.
Totally. So, our promise for this episode is to give you some concrete tools, a clear daily routine you can actually follow, some um, powerful techniques to practice, and hopefully a new mindset to help you speak English more easily and naturally.
We want to help you break free from that translation trap.
Okay, ready. Let's get into this powerful idea together. So, let's start with that feeling, that really common experience. You can watch a whole movie in English, no problem. You listen to podcasts, read articles, you understand it all.
Hmm. You feel pretty confident with your listening and reading.
Right, but then someone asks you a simple question like, how was your weekend? And suddenly, nothing. Blank screen in your head.
It's so frustrating, isn't it? We see this all the time with learners. They have the knowledge, they have the vocabulary stored away somewhere, but accessing it for speaking feels like, well, like climbing a mountain sometimes.
Exactly. And the main reason for this, the thing that really causes this block, is usually what we call mental translation.
The translation trap, yeah.
It's like your brain is taking too many steps, it's inefficient.
Think about it like this. There's a sequence happening in your head, probably without you even realizing it most of the time. First, you have a thought, right? But you think it in your native language.
Okay, step one, think in native language.
Step two, your brain works really hard to translate that exact thought, word for word, maybe phrase for phrase, into English.
Step two, translate. That sounds like work.
It is work, a lot of mental work. And only then, step three, you actually try to speak the English words.
Think, translate, on, speak. Wow, okay, when you lay it out like that, it sounds slow.
It is slow. And that's why you hesitate. That's why you have those pauses.
Yeah.
Your brain is juggling these multiple processes. And, it also makes you more nervous, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. Because you're concentrating so hard on getting the translation right.
Exactly. You're worried about grammar, finding the perfect word. It consumes so much mental energy. Energy that you could be using for, sounding natural, using the right intonation, or actually connecting with the person you're talking to.
So it's not just about the time it takes, it's the mental load. It's heavy.
A really heavy cognitive load, yes. That's why fluent speakers sound, well, fluent. They're not doing that middle step. Their thoughts just seem to come out directly in English.
Okay, so the solution seems pretty clear then, doesn't it? We need to cut out that middle step.
Precisely. We need to get rid of the translation part. The goal is to train your brain to think directly in English.
Think directly in English. Okay. That sounds like a big goal, is it? I mean, is it really possible?
Absolutely. Think of your brain like a muscle. Seriously. Just like you go to the gym and train your muscles to get stronger or learn a new movement, you can train your brain.
Okay, I like that analogy, a brain workout.
Yeah. Your brain has this amazing ability called neuroplasticity. Means it can change, it can adapt, it can build new connections and pathways based on how you use it.
So we can actually train it to like switch languages more easily or even just stay in English mode.
Exactly. You can train it to the point where thinking in English feels just as natural as thinking in your native language.
Hmm.
It can learn to make direct connections, see an object, think the English word, feel an emotion, think the English phrase. It's entirely possible.
Wow. That's really encouraging. It's not some fixed limitation then.
Not at all. The brain is incredibly adaptable. This kind of training works. It's not magic, it just takes practice. Anyone can do it.
Okay, that makes a huge difference. Knowing it's possible is the first step. So now that we understand the problem, that translation trap, and we know our brains can change, let's get practical.
Let's talk about how to actually do this training.
Yes. What are the specific ways we can start teaching our brain to think directly in English? All right, so we've established our brains are ready for this workout. Let's dive into the how. We've got 7 core methods for you. These are practical, proven ways to start training your brain. And the good news is they're accessible. Anyone can start doing these.
Yeah, and it's important to remember, like we said, these aren't magic tricks. There's no overnight fix. It's all about consistent small steps. Little by little, you build that new habit in your brain.
Consistency is key. Got it. Okay. Method number 1 is super simple, but really effective. Name what you see.
It sounds almost too simple, maybe, but the power is in its directness.
Explain that. How does just naming things help?
Well, think back to the translation trap. Normally you see, say, a chair. Your brain goes native word for chair, then English word chair. This method cuts that out. You look at the chair and you just think chair.
Ah, okay. So it forces a direct link between the object and the English word. No detour through the native language.
Exactly. You're building that immediate connection, and you could do it anywhere, anytime. Look around you right now. What do you see?
Okay. Laptop, mug, window, notebook, pen.
Perfect. Just like that. Do it when you're making coffee in the morning, kettle, sugar, spoon, when you're walking outside, tree, car, building, sky, at work, at school, everywhere.
Silently in your head. Or should you say it out loud?
Either works. Doing it in your mind is great, constant practice. Saying it quietly aloud, if you can, adds another layer. You hear yourself using the English word.
Yeah.
Both ways tell your brain, okay, this object is this English word. No translation needed.
Simple, but I can see how doing that consistently would start to build that direct link. Okay, what's method 2?
Method 2 is use English thoughts during the day. This one taps into your internal monologue.
Our inner voice, the stuff we think to ourselves all the time.
Exactly. We all have this running commentary in our heads, right? Thoughts just pop up. Oh, I'm hungry. I feel tired. I need to remember to call my mom. Where did I put my keys?
Yeah, constantly. Little thoughts like that.
So, the trick here is to catch those thoughts as they happen naturally and consciously think them in English instead.
Ah, so instead of thinking I'm hungry in my native language, I consciously switch it to the English thought I'm hungry.
Precisely. Or, I'm tired. I need to call my friend. Where's my charger? It's hot today. I feel lazy. I have a meeting soon. These are thoughts you're already having anyway.
That's clever. So you're not inventing new things to think about. You're just changing the language of your existing thoughts.
Exactly. It integrates English practice into the most natural personal parts of your day. It stops feeling like study time and starts feeling like, well, just how you think. It makes English feel more like your language.
I like that. Less like a separate subject, more like part of your internal world. Okay, method 3.
Method 3 builds on that internal voice. Talk to yourself.
Okay, talking to myself. Should I be worried?
Uh-huh. No. Not like, having full-blown arguments in public. This is more about Narrating your actions or thoughts
Yeah.
quietly, maybe even just whispering in English.
Narrating my actions, like what?
Yeah. Like when you're doing something simple. Okay, I'm making tea now. Need to get the tea bag. Where's the sugar? Ah, here it is. Now pour the water.
Right. Or maybe, okay, time to clean my room. Ugh, I don't really want to, but I guess I should start with these clothes.
Exactly. You're connecting your actions directly with English descriptions. It builds a really natural flow between doing something, thinking about it, and expressing it in English,
Yeah.
all in one go.
And there's no pressure, right? Because nobody's listening. You can just practice forming sentences, trying out verbs.
Precisely. It's a safe space to practice sentence structure, express your feelings or plans without any fear of making mistakes in front of someone else. It links thought, action, and language seamlessly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Method 4. Method 4 is about immersion. Change your environment to English.
Ah, surround yourself with the language.
Exactly. Make English the default setting for as much of your daily life as possible. This is about creating constant, low-level exposure.
So practical things like changing my phone language to English.
Yes. Phone language, computer operating system, tablet settings. Change your social media interfaces to English. Switch the language on Netflix or other streaming apps.
What about reading and writing?
Definitely. Try reading news headlines in English, even if you don't read the full article. Make your to-do lists in English. Write your shopping list in English, little things like that.
So even just seeing English words pop up on my phone screen or writing milk and eggs on a list helps.
It all adds up. It creates this English atmosphere around you. Even passive exposure like this helps your brain get used to seeing and processing English constantly. It normalizes it.
It makes English feel less foreign and more just
Right.
there, part of the background.
Exactly. It gently pushes your brain towards accepting English as a normal part of your world, creating a subconscious shift.
Okay, cool. Method 5.
Method 5 is subtle but powerful. Use English for small decisions.
Small decisions, like what?
The little choices you make all day long. Think about it. What should I eat for lunch today? Should I go for a walk or stay inside? This shirt or that one.
Right, those tiny internal debates we have.
The idea is to consciously have those internal debates in English.
So instead of thinking it in my native language, I think, what should I eat? Maybe the salad. Or maybe the sandwich.
Precisely. Or should I watch a movie tonight? Yeah, maybe that new one. Coffee or tea this morning? I think I'll have coffee.
Even if it's just simple phrases.
Especially if it's simple phrases. This trains your inner voice, the one that helps you choose and decide, to start defaulting to English. It makes English a functional tool for navigating your choices.
So you're not just learning words, you're learning to use English to think and act.
Exactly. It develops a proactive use of the language for everyday problem solving and decision making, making it feel much more useful and integrated.
Okay, number 6.
Number 6 is a very active technique, shadowing.
Ah, I've heard of this. It's repeating what a native speaker says, right?
Yes, exactly. You listen to a native speaker and you repeat what they say,
Yeah.
either right after them or even trying to speak at almost the same time.
Where can I find stuff to shadow?
Loads of places. Short clips from YouTube videos like ours here at Fluent English Frontier. TED Talks are great. Scenes from movies or TV shows, podcasts, anything where you have clear native speech.
And what exactly does shadowing help with? It sounds kind of intense.
It is intense, but it helps with so much. Pronunciation, obviously, but also speed and rhythm. You get used to the natural pace of English. Intonation, the musicality of the language. Listening skills improve dramatically. You pick up vocabulary and grammar naturally. It boosts overall fluency like almost nothing else.
Wow, okay. That covers a lot. How much should you do?
Start small. Seriously, just 1 or 2 minutes a day is a great start. Find a short clip, maybe 30 seconds, and shadow it a few times. As you get more comfortable, you can gradually increase the time.
So, mimicking native speakers helps internalize those natural patterns, the things that are hard to learn from a textbook.
Exactly. The melody, the stress, the rhythm shadowing helps you absorb all of that directly. It trains your mouth and ears to work together in English.
Okay, makes sense. And the last one, method 7,
Method 7 combines writing and speaking, journaling and speaking practice.
journaling, like writing a diary.
Sort of, but much simpler and focused. The idea is to write down just a few sentences in English about your day, your thoughts, or feelings. Very short.
How short?
Maybe just 3 to 5 sentences. Super simple stuff like, I woke up late today, I had coffee, I didn't really want to go to work, I watched a funny video online, I feel a bit better now.
Okay, simple sentences about my day. Then what?
Then, and this is the crucial part, you read those sentences aloud.
Ah, so you write it first, then you speak it.
Yes. Writing helps you structure your thoughts clearly in English, thinking about grammar and words without the pressure of speaking instantly. Then, reading it aloud connects that written structure to actual speaking.
So it bridges the gap between knowing it on paper and saying it out loud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It reinforces the ideas in English, first in writing, then in speech. It strengthens both your ability to form thoughts and your ability to articulate them. It tackles both passive and active skills together.
Okay, wow. Those are 7 really practical methods. Naming things, using English thoughts, talking to yourself, changing your environment, using English for small decisions, shadowing and journaling, then speaking.
Yeah, a whole toolkit. And remember, consistency is the key.
Right. Now that we have these methods, maybe we should try putting them into action a little bit.
Great idea. Let's do a quick practice session right now.
Okay, so we've talked about these methods, but actually doing them, even for a moment, can really help solidify the idea. Let's try a few quick exercises together right now. Ready to join in?
Yeah, this is about building those habits immediately. Let's start with the first method we discussed.
Naming objects. Okay, wherever you are, just take a quick look around you. Find 5 different things. Got them. Now, just in your head or quietly out loud if you can, name those 5 things in English. Go ahead.
Take a few seconds.
Yeah.
Laptop dot phone dot water bottle dot lamp dot book.
Just simple names.
Okay, did you do it? Great. See? That's the start. Direct connection. Object to English word. Simple, but you're already training your brain. All right, next up. Sentence repetition. This helps get your mouth moving and connects hearing English to speaking it.
Okay, I'll say a sentence. You repeat it right after me. Say it out loud. Ready? Here's the first one. I'm watching a video to improve my English.
Your turn.
Good. Next one. I understand English, but I want to speak better.
Repeat it.
Okay. I can train my brain to think in English.
Say it loud.
Every day, I'm getting better.
Keep going.
Last one. I believe in myself.
Nice job.
You know, there's real power in saying positive things like that in English, isn't there?
Absolutely. It's not just about the words. It's about building confidence.
Yeah.
Saying, I can do this in English actually helps you believe it more in the context of learning English. It reinforces that positive mindset.
Totally agree. Okay, exercise 3. Describing your day. Let's practice method 3, talking to yourself, but just with a simple summary.
Think about what you did today, or maybe just in the last hour or so. Very simple actions.
For example, I might think or say quietly, I woke up, I checked my phone. I brushed my teeth. I had breakfast. Simple past tense.
Okay, now you try. Think of 3 or 4 simple things you did recently. Say them in English, either in your head or out loud. Go for it.
Just a few seconds. What did you do? I listened to music. I read an email. I drank some water. Anything simple.
Great. You're taking your actual experiences and putting them directly into English sentences. That's exactly the kind of practice we need.
Okay, one last quick practice. A thinking drill. This uses method 5, using English for small decisions or reactions.
Right. So I'm going to give you a situation. Your job is just to have the first thought that comes into your head in English. Don't worry about full sentences, just the immediate reaction in English. Ready? This is all in your head.
Okay, situation 1. It's raining outside. What do you think? Just think it in English.
Quick thought. Oh no. Need umbrella. Good. Anything.
Situation 2. You're hungry. What do you say in your head?
Need food. What's for lunch? So hungry.
Situation 3. Your friend calls unexpectedly. What's your first thought? English thought.
Oh, hi. Wonder what they want. Good timing.
Situation 4. You feel tired. Say something about it in your head.
So tired. Need coffee. Want a nap.
Last one. You just finished your homework or a task. What do you think? English thought.
Done. Finally. Good job. That
Oh,
was hard.
nice job. You were just thinking directly in English, responding to situations without translating first. That's the goal.
Exactly. Even these short little bursts of practice start to build those new pathways.
Okay, so we've had a little taste of these methods. Now, how do we make this a real everyday habit? Let's talk about a daily plan. All right, we've explored the why and the how, and we've even done a little practice. But the real magic happens with consistency, right? So, how do you fit this into your already busy life?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody has hours and hours to dedicate just to this. The good news is you don't need hours. We've put together a really simple, manageable plan, just 15 minutes a day.
15 minutes. That
Yeah.
sounds doable.
Totally doable. And it's all about the power of that consistency. Small, focused effort every single day is much more effective for building brain habits than, say, one long session on the weekend. It's about making it automatic.
Okay, so break it down for us. What happens in those 15 minutes?
All right, here's a possible structure. You can adapt it, of course, but this covers the core methods we discussed.
Minutes 1 to 2. Start with that quick object naming blitz. Look around you, wherever you are, and rapidly name 10 things in English. Desk, lamp, chair, picture, plant, keyboard. Go fast. Don't overthink it.
This just wakes up the English part of your brain, gets it warmed up. Direct visual to word connection. 2 minutes.
Okay, easy enough.
Minutes 3 to 5. Move to the internal monologue shift. For these 3 minutes, actively try to catch maybe 5 of your natural thoughts as they pop up and consciously think them in English. Oh, I need to send that email. This coffee's good. I wonder what time it is.
So, tuning into your inner voice and switching the language, 3 minutes for that. Got it.
Next, minutes 6 to 8. Time for action narration. Describe what you are doing right now or what you're about to do. Simple sentences. I'm sitting at my desk. I'm typing on the keyboard. I'm going to take a sip of water.
Talking to yourself about your actions. 3 minutes. Okay.
Then, minutes 9 to 12. This is your shadowing intensive. Find a short audio or video clip, maybe a minute long. Play a sentence or two, pause, and repeat, trying to copy the pronunciation and rhythm. Do this for about 4 minutes.
Actively mimicking a native speaker. 4 minutes.
And finally, minutes 13 to 15, the reflective journaling and vocalization. Quickly write down 3 to 5 simple sentences in English about your day or your thoughts. Today was okay. I learned something new. I feel tired now. Then read those sentences aloud.
Writing it down, then saying it out loud. 3 minutes, and that's 15 minutes total.
That's it. 15 minutes covering naming, internal thoughts, action, narration, shadowing, and journaling speaking.
Wow. It sounds really comprehensive, actually, even though it's short.
It touches on all the key areas needed to rewire your brain for direct English thinking. And the impact of doing this consistently, it can be genuinely life-changing for your fluency.
You really think just 15 minutes a day can make that much difference?
Absolutely. If you commit to doing this every single day, even for just 1 week, you will notice a difference. You'll start catching yourself thinking in English without even trying. Words will come more easily. That translation step will start to fade.
1 week to start feeling a shift. That's really motivating.
It's the power of small, consistent steps. They build momentum. It becomes a habit, something that feels natural, not like a chore. And that habit is what leads to significant long-term progress.
Okay, I'm sold on the plan, but there's still one big thing we need to talk about, isn't there? Something that stops people even before they start practicing.
Ah, yes. The big one, fear.
Exactly. Let's tackle that. So we have the methods, we have a plan, but then there's that feeling, that fear of actually speaking. You understand so much, but opening your mouth feels terrifying. Why? Usually it's the fear of making mistakes, right?
Absolutely. Fear of using the wrong grammar, picking the wrong word, messing up the pronunciation. It's incredibly common. It's like this mental barrier, this affective filter, as linguists call it, that just slams down and blocks everything.
And it feels very real, but you're saying it's normal.
It's totally normal. It's a natural part of learning anything new, especially something as personal as language. But it's also something you could definitely overcome. We need to reframe how we think about mistakes.
Reframe it how? Aren't mistakes bad?
We'll think about this. Who speaks perfectly all the time? Do native English speakers speak perfectly?
Probably not. I hear people say and all the time or correct themselves.
Exactly. Listen carefully to native speakers in casual conversation. They hesitate, they restart sentences, they sometimes use slightly incorrect grammar. It happens. Fluency isn't about being a perfect grammar robot.
So what is fluency then, if not perfection?
Fluency is about communication. It's about being able to express your ideas, your feelings, your needs in a way that feels natural and doesn't require huge mental effort. It's about connection, not perfection.
Natural communication, not perfect grammar. Okay, that takes some pressure off.
It should. So embrace the idea that mistakes are okay. Forgetting a word is okay. Pausing is okay. These things happen to everyone, even native speakers. The most important thing is to just keep going.
Don't stop, don't freeze, don't go back to translating, just say something.
Exactly. And don't feel like you need to make complex, beautiful sentences every time. Simple sentences are powerful. I like this. I want that. I feel good. I don't understand. Can you repeat?
Those are real English.
Absolutely real and incredibly useful. They show you can function in the language, express basic things. That's a huge achievement and the foundation for everything else. Starting simple builds confidence.
Okay, so the mindset shift is communication over perfection. Keep going. Simple is okay.
That's the core of it. Let
Mm.
go of that need to be flawless.
To help really internalize that, let's try another quick affirmation exercise. Repeat these after me, out loud. Feel the meaning.
Ready?
I don't need to be perfect to speak English.
Your turn?
I can speak even if I make mistakes.
Say it.
Speaking English is getting easier every day.
Believe it.
Letting go of that fear Embracing imperfection, that's a huge step.
It really is. It unlocks the door.
Now, let's find some extra motivation by thinking about others who've been on this exact same journey. It's easy to feel like you're the only one struggling with this understanding versus speaking gap, but you're really, really not alone.
Not at all. Think about the sheer number of people around the world learning English. Thousands, maybe millions, have felt exactly what you might be feeling right now, understanding well, but freezing up when trying to speak.
And the inspiring part is,
They got through it.
yeah.
So many people have successfully moved past that stage and become confident, fluent speakers. Their stories show it's absolutely possible.
And how do they do it? Did they find some magic secret, a special course?
Honestly, no. When you look at how people really become fluent, it almost always comes down to this simple, consistent practice of the kinds of methods we've been talking about today.
So they actually did things like thinking in English intentionally, naming objects, talking to themselves.
Yes. They consciously started using English for their inner thoughts. They narrated their actions. They practiced shadowing to get the rhythm right. They weren't afraid to start simple and build from there. It wasn't magic. It was daily, simple practice.
No secrets, just doing the work consistently.
That's the real secret, if there is one. Consistent effort over time, little by little, day by day, they retrain their brains.
And the message for everyone listening is,
If they did it, you absolutely can too. You have the same capacity. Your brain is an incredibly powerful learning machine. Think about it. You already learned your first language. That's an amazing feat in itself.
that's true. We sometimes forget how complex our native language is.
Learning another language is just tapping into that same incredible ability. It's challenging, yes, but you were built for this.
And it's important to remember that fluency isn't like a switch you flip, right? It's not a destination you suddenly arrive at.
Exactly. It's a journey. There will be good days and bad days. Some days words flow, other days it feels harder. That's normal. The key is to keep taking steps on the path.
Every time you try, every time you practice one of these methods, even for a minute, you are moving forward. You're building those connections.
It's making progress. Celebrate that effort.
You really can do this. Your mind is powerful. Okay, let's wrap things up with one final practice session to really cement this positive mindset. All right, we've covered a lot. The problem, the solution, the methods, the daily plan, overcoming fear. Now, let's end with one last powerful repetition exercise. This is all about reinforcing your belief in yourself and your ability to think and speak in English.
Let's lock in that positive mindset.
Okay, repeat these sentences after me. Say them out loud. Mean them. Ready? I'm learning to think in English.
Your turn.
My brain is getting faster.
Say it.
I don't translate anymore.
Feel it.
English is becoming natural to me.
Yes.
I'm proud of myself.
Own it.
Excellent. Now, for the last part, if you're comfortable, maybe close your eyes for a moment. Just take a breath. And I want you to really think these next few sentences in English. Let them sink in. Just think them silently. Think this. I believe I can do this.
Hold that thought.
Think. I am not afraid.
Let go of the fear.
And think. I will speak English fluently.
See happening.
Okay. You can open your eyes. Good. That feeling, that belief, that's the start of a powerful new mindset.
Absolutely. Holding on to those positive affirmations, especially thinking them in English, really helps solidify your commitment and belief. It directs your brain towards the goal.
Well, that brings us to the end of our session today. Thank you so much for spending this time with us, for focusing and participating.
Yeah, we really hope this has been helpful for you.
The biggest takeaway we want you to remember is this. The more you practice thinking in English, using these simple daily methods, the easier and more natural speaking English will become. It's a direct link.
So the time for hesitating, for waiting until you feel ready or perfect is over.
Yes. No more waiting. No more fear holding you back. Start now. Start small with that 15-minute plan, maybe even less at first. But the key is don't stop. Keep going.
Consistency is everything.
And if you found this episode helpful, please do share it with any friends or colleagues who might also want to improve their spoken English.
Yeah, spread the word. And don't forget to subscribe to Fluent English Frontier for more lessons and tips to help you on your fluency journey. Click that like button too if you got value from this.
Definitely. And stay tuned for our next episode. We'll be tackling a really common question. What do you do if you feel like you have no one to practice speaking English with?
Good one. How to keep improving your speaking, even if you're practicing mostly on your own. We'll have some practical ideas for that.
So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that one. For now, remember, you've got this. Seriously. Your goal of fluency is closer than you think. Keep practicing, keep believing.
We're cheering for you.
Thanks again for listening, and we'll talk to you in the next episode of Fluent English Frontier. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.